Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCS matchup.
Baby, he's back! They tried to kill him! They tried to squash him! They knocked him back down to a lower pick rate than before we got reworked.
Oh, well, look at that. Hey, he's hooked on phonics.
Yeah,
I like that.
And then if that happens, you can define it during the cast. It's like everyone wants to do the word of the day thing to improve their vocabulary, but no one actually sticks to it. So it could be your thing. Here's a gank.
Oh, Licorice trying to bring Dokla back towards Spica, but the problem is Licorice might also be in some trouble. Dokla overheats. The shield is there. Spica might just be able to get it done, and yes, he will. It's first blood for the Ivern.
Very successful there. The gold going over to Spica, not super ideal. I want to see if we get a gank here from Maokai, though, with no cleanse on Sven. Too hard to get to.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's really going to work out. Or
maybe.
maybe. Hold on. FBI and Huhi going forward now. Flash coming out from Huhi to tag him there as Contracts wants to go in. He finds Twisted Advance. Remember, Sven is in really dire straits, and he's already down. FBI taking the kill as Spica shows up. Maybe they can get one back here as Huhi's already down to 100 HP. He is ignited, and he just can't fight it, but he can. The Unbreakable goes up, and Huhi stands tall. Energy tie up the kill. It's kind of a handshake. Just farm the minions back and forth. There's not really a whole lot of focus here.
And I think that would mean Jensen's playing that lane fairly well, since oftentimes the Lucian is picked to play aggressive early. And look out!
Oh no, Skarner, I think you're dead, buddy. Dokla just walks up and cooks him. It's a 2-1 game for NRG.
Yeah, it is looking like the original mid lane gank by Spica that pushed Palafox back gives them the window to take this Drake, not to mention their bot lane was able to move up. So nice bit of a trade. The Grubs in the top laner died for the Drake on the bot side.
We've seen this a lot, and it is really nice and easy to execute.
Ooh, nice interception there on the arrow from Huhi, but the problem is he might just have to pay for it with his own life. The redemption called in for the extra little bit of damage. Sven is grabbing the first kill as Contracts wants to get one back. Equalizer finally comes down over the top as Palafox drops the culling, but Isles is ready to re-engage here with the Zenith Blade. Spica falls, FBI grabbed the kill on that one. NRG, they got another one, and now Isles could be the next in line. First Electro Harpoon ain't gonna find them. Not gonna fight for that one, means that NRG are going to be the overall winners of the early on neutral objective battle, with the Drakes going even, but a 5-1 Grub split in their favor. Not a 1v1 if he gets the opportunity. Is recalling an award though.
And this is actually giving a lot of free time for Licorice. I mean, he's been up top lane for quite some time now. They might end up getting, he's teleporting in behind for a gank.
Oh, nice solar flare, immediate engage coming out from Isles. The Equalizer trying to cover his own escape, but Dokla's still very, very low. Licorice trying to put the enemy jungler in a bad spot, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. The Skarner and the Maokai.
Counting on that help.
Yeah, I honestly can't believe that's almost enough to survive half of a Blade of the Ruined King proc, but it just still wasn't.
It wasn't enough.
As Palafox, this might not be enough either. Licorice not gonna hit his ulti. Palafox honestly playing this beautifully. He's still alive for now. He sidesteps another zap. There's no way he lives, right? Finally, the kill comes through for Dignitas. Palafox fought that one tooth and nail. Ultimately still falls, and Dig takes the kill plus the turret.
But a big investment.
Dokla is still pushing on tier 2. He's going to rotate down now. We'll see if they end up doing anything else after getting this mid tier 2. But that also just opens up the map so much more.
Only has one Drake. This is definitely the one you give up.
All right.
Yeah.
It looks like
and they're just gonna give it up.
Yep, that's the name of the game. All right, one Ocean Drake, no big deal. Give that one away. Energy up one Drake, up 1,500 gold. 20 minutes into the game. Honestly, considering some of the games that we've seen so far here in Summer Split, this one's really, really close.
Yeah.
I think so, and honestly, I was trying to find differences with these two teams in the stats.
1,000 gold difference, but there, in terms of role, is a 1,600 advantage in the bottom lane marksman position. FBI over Sven, the Ezreal versus the Ashe. That is the largest gold advantage for a single player compared to his counterpart. So keep your eyes on FBI and what he might be able to accomplish in this upcoming fight. Solar Flare with the arrow, both going to be used here at the same time as the Skarner ulti grabs two. Nicely done there from Licorice, who he having to try to get away. He still survives, and now Licorice is getting cooked. He's got to try to stay alive somehow. Beautiful Ishtal impact right back into the wall. That's what I'm talking about. You get that stun, you have some fun. The rest of the team just trying to place.
They saw him with Ashe Arrow, so they should engage on in the mid.
Okay, hold on. Palafox now. throwing the calling out towards Licorice, who's coming down to stop him from taking the Drake, or at least try to contest it. Dokla's gonna make his way down, so Licorice cannot get any closer. Drake secured for Energy there on the first point.
Digger starting at the Baron.
Yeah, Dignitas onto Baron. A TP's coming in. It's a full 5-man play from the Dignitas squad. Energy has to try to answer this. They cannot be caught just letting this slip away. Daisy down to 500 HP. Solar Flare ain't gonna find any hard CC. Immediately though, Licorice with a beautiful pick as Jensen gets a killing spree and Palafox falls. Contracts in the middle of everybody.
No.
And Jensen is caught out and shut down. Licorice here on the front line. But again, he's got to endure the wrath of FBI. Immediate counter engage coming out from Miles here with the Zenith Blade. Another 1-for-1 trade going down with a 3v3 still ready to go. The volley fires off. It ain't gonna be enough. Another kill comes through as Licorice is ready to stand and fight, but it ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna work. Dokla with a triple kill. Energy. I don't know if this man's all right. Oh, hold on. I don't know if FBI's all right either. Prophet of Clan's getting away from the Enchanted Crystal Arrow as now Isles is here on the front line and nobody else is around. Nobody's coming to save him. Nobody's coming to bail him out. First kill goes over to Energy. Daisy not surviving much longer. Licorice still maybe looking for an angle here. Energy's low on health. Jensen still looking to free fire. Picks up the first one.
Jensen?
Who he's going to drop. Lots of bodies hitting the floor. Dignitas just got 4 contracts. The last one standing and the boy is gone. Dignitas 5-for-1.
If at first you fly in and die on Zeri, fly in and try again because you're going to ace Energy. It looks like they could actually take this, kill the turrets, and actually end the game.
Oh my God, it's incredible the amount that they are going to get off of this victory here in the mid lane. The 5-for-1. They don't have Baron. They don't need it. It's 5 seconds on Huhi, but it'll be another 15 before anybody else is back alive. Licorice tanks the turret. He protects the minions. There's not going to be any backdoor protection coming up now. There's no way the Braum can stand and do it all on his own. Huhi's just going to give over another kill for free. Dignitas take out Energy in game number 1.
And once again, it comes down to these crucial mid to late game team fights that NRG do not.
Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCS matchup.
Laning phase, which they didn't do last game against the Ezreal Braum.
Yeah.
But without a strong go button to pair up with the Skarner Ashe, Rumble push in the top lane and the Lucian push in the mid lane, there ain't no way Speak is trying to double crab. So the big contest will actually be these Raptors, since they know where Maokai started and they've actually moved the Rakan up.
Oh,
No flash.
Isles with the engage. They lock him up. They beat him down. Palafox with 100 HP, but it ain't gonna matter. First blood over to Jensen.
Beautifully
Energy
done.
is pretty safe to take the Drake considering their mid lane control alongside it.
And the big thing is Dokla's held this teleport this whole time. Licorice started teleported back to wave.
Yeah.
So no way Dig is going into River when a potential level 6 Rumble could teleport in and break open the game. Totally fine giving away that Mountain Drake.
Yeah, that one's pretty.
They're not strong enough, and definitely don't think they're strong enough to just straight up start this Drake. So it's going to be slow. That's a good bit of damage by Spica.
Oh, Contracts mistiming the twisted advance. He wanted to use it to get out of the knockup of the Stranglethorns, but it ain't gonna matter. Isles burning away, and Huhi taking a kill on that one. Now flashing out of the potential follow-up there from the Zyra. Spica and Sven still after the enemy support, as now a TP's coming in, but Licorice and Jensen are coming around from the side. The lightning crashes, and a double kill for the Ashe. Now the curtain call opens, and Jensen's gotta be careful.
Oh,
Spica's gonna eat the bullets, but the bullets do not feel good. Dokla ends up coming in with a flame spitter to finish that one off.
Putting on the Drake, it is both of those players that were top lane teleporting into the fight. 2 for 2, I believe, as we had that split fight. They're going for more.
Another one. Palafox sticking around too long. The punish, and Jensen gets paid.
If they
And the Void Grubs, a very similar situation to the previous game, but now a little bit of a problem for Palafox. The culling in the face of the enemy support does guarantee his safety, but now Spica's here in the bottom lane. It's Licorice and Spica working together for some 2v1 fun. Dokla's done. Spica takes the kill. And
basically the gold difference could get way bigger here if they lose this fight.
the big thing for Energy, they're on one-item spikes, so is Dig, so Energy is willing to fight with that similarity, and Dignitas knows that despite the gold lead, items are what matters. They can't just strong-arm their way in. Energy
He is
doing a good
undefeated on Zeri. He's 1-0.
Right.
But right
Very
before
important
they
stat.
won the game, he did fly into their whole team and get one shot. So I love that Jensen has the confidence in himself to say, I'm taking this turret, I'm getting the gold, but now he's got to pay it off, because I think they're actually strong enough. About 25,000 damage of his 10,000 health bar at the moment, but once they get this Herald, they should be able to use it to maybe even break open the mid turret, which would difficult spot here in game 2, which if they lose would just mean they get 2-0'd by Dig. and Dig would obviously be very happy about that.
Oh, yeah.
Since they've only had one win this whole time. They get Contracts.
Again, Contracts trying to dodge skill shots with the use of the Twisted Advance, but it ain't going to work. Jensen goes on a killing spree, but it is a trade 1-for-1 as Isle yielding the fact that, hey, we're down a lot of gold. We can't really take this. Instead, that's going to be first drink of the game for Dignitas.
And they don't have enough damage to actually threaten Baron with the Jhin and like a 2-item Lucian up top lane. I'm waiting for this Herald to be summoned. Finally, it's 22 minutes, 30 seconds into the game, so it was probably about to expire. It's actually running bot side, but there's a fight!
Oh, immediate double engage coming out from Isles. The dive is there, and Jensen's on a rampage. Beautifully done. They nearly got FBI alongside it. He had to spin both summoner
Even
spells.
a single player gets picked off and you're not immediately ready to respond.
Dignitas could have a really good angle here on the Baron, but now it's Isles getting caught out. This is exactly what NRG needed. The Dignitas support is down.
It is. Credit to Contracts. So that means they now have to reset, recall, and lose control of this Baron, which, with Zyra, can go down very fast.
Spica also with the Verdant Barrier. Very powerful item against the composition they're dealing with. Licorice the target here as NRG wants to try to make their approach, but the Scorpion's job is to just keep everybody else away. Equalizer drops down. Dignitas might just get caught. Instead, they get the Baron and everybody's ready to try to get away for now. Licorice should at least die. So NRG takes one kill, but they have lost the Baron. Palafox wants to go after Jensen. He flashes in! Palafox! That was not it!
You can really just see the desperation within everything that NRG does. They get one after the Baron, but they think they're still down in gold. Dignitas just able to slowly push in this bot lane. The Skarner is completely online once again, so it's been a very solid pick for them in both of these games. Even though everyone else has abandoned this champion, Licorice looking pretty solid on it.
My boy Eric Ritchie. He knows good champions when he sees them.
The Malphite,
yeah,
the Skarner.
Yeah.
You never know. Poppy.
It's big playmakers, man. It's just big playmakers as we do have structures crumbling across Summoner's Rift. Jet, you know the only thing better than a 5,000 gold lead is a 6,000 gold lead.
You never know. That's the window that I'll have back in this game as Licorice prevents Contracts from being able to steal it. Then Dig actually try a hard engage. I think they can actually get through the next 2 or 3 minutes just losing an outer turret. Dignitas used a lot there for nothing.
Yeah, Dignitas not getting anything. When you're this far ahead, I mean, you got to get more than that from the teleports, right?
Yeah.
Like I fully agree. That is a win for NRG. They still have a lot of catching up to do. Again, the Zeri is the name of the game. Banshee's Veil fully completed for Spica's Zyra. Contracts.
That's a hit.
That one's what they were looking for. Jensen is dominating. Isles using the quickness and getting right on back out. Now the zap connects, and he's got to be a little bit careful. Licorice coming around. He wants the pull. He's gone fishing, and he caught a big one. Licorice setting up Jensen for a godlike spree. That last shot of the curtain call, they're waiting for the execution damage. Licorice staying alive for now, but Jensen goes in. He's got a double kill, and he might just be able to find some more. Not quite, and they're pushing into the base.
This could be it for Dignitas. This could be the 2-0 against NRG. They do have no Baron. FBI and Dokla might try and hold on, but it's going to be tough.
5 seconds on 2 remaining players for NRG. It's a 12,000 gold deficit. It's more and more problems for the side of NRG. Contracts going in, flashing over the wall to find the kill here on Spica, but now he might be in some danger of his own as the solar flare comes down over the top. Contracts trying to get away, but Sven grabs a killing spree. Jensen drops. Huge shutdown back over to NRG.
Turn that around and have this 2-0 and also a 2-0 where Jensen's expanding his champion pool, not just playing the control mages, can make them such a bigger threat as they move towards playoffs. So 2-0 as well, as we saw earlier, gives them an 89% of remaining scenarios they would be a playoff team. So that's what a win means here for Dig.
All right, both supports taking a beating here in the front lines as Isles disengages and Jensen picks up another one. I got to continue to give some credit.
Whatever I want.
Yeah.
So he's got to be helping them pick up vision. He's landing great arrows.
The multi-role talent, but now the Maokai ulti leading the charge as Isles makes the engage. It's problems for NRG as Contracts in the front line is going to be melted, and Jensen finds yet another kill. A beautiful grab coming out from Licorice. FBI flashing away from the Stranglethorns. Immediately has to cleanse as the Enchanted Crystal Arrow is looking to run him down. Palafox dies again. Dokla dies next to him. It's a bloodbath.
Dignitas takes out everybody.
2-0 for Dignitas. They're going to pick up their second win of the summer split. 10-1 for Jensen. 4-0-10 for Sven's Ash. Nice game by Dignitas.
The first game was close until it wasn't. The second one was big dig all the way. They're going to bounce.
These were the best highlights from today's LCS matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.